I have brought you all here today as part of my council. I wield the sword of knowledge, so I will be the one who directs the Dropouts podcast episode
231.
231. It's a lot of episodes.
It is a lot of episodes.
I am beyond happy that we have 3 estrogen humans today, and I cannot wait to explore your minds. This is for feminism! This is for Thanksgiving! And this is for love.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
It's so great to have you guys here today. What's up? And first off,
worst sound ever.
hi. What are you talking about?
Is this
No,
what
when
happens
you
when he drinks?
Oh, I gave girth
No.
to my voice.
Drinks caffeine.
This is why he shouldn't drink.
Oh
now
no, I
see
don't
why
usually
he's
drink
a sober
caffeine.
gopher.
Somebody threw it in my gullet. and I'm
You
out
threw
here.
it in your gullet.
Yeah, I was nervous.
It's
I
time.
told you to
it's
start
time
with
to become
half.
a man.
And he chugged the whole thing.
I did it. So
And
good.
then he found the sword. Where did the sword come from?
They just came to me. Something
That's
just come to
good.
me.
No, I was. It's a
He
new
pulled it out
Zach
of the rock
today.
when King Arthur couldn't.
Can you introduce your plus one? Don't have her just sitting
Yes.
over there like she's a juicy little mama. The reason I'm saying you're a juicy, don't shake your tits, dude. You just got
That
here.
was crazy.
Don't shake your
She
tits
is
right
my
when you get
juicy
here.
little mama. I like
Also,
that
you can
you're
speak.
metal
Judged,
judged.
Okay, there we go.
honestly.
Okay, Jules, take it away.
Hello, my name is Jules, and I started squatting at Andrea's house, and then according to California squatters' rights, she can't kick me out for at least a year. So I'm going to be here till 2025.
This is the second time I've met you. The first time I met you, you were in a hot tub with me. The second time you
Ooh.
walked in my house and you were in juicy track pants and said, "Don't I look like your mom?" Which
do
I
look
thought
like
was
my mom.
wild.
Does your mom look like me?
No. But I'm saying,
Is that why you invited me into the hot tub?
dude, don't be weird, dude. I would never kiss my mom.
Oh,
unless-
there's some Oedipus Rex shit
don't
going
be,
on here.
dude. Don't. I will slice
That's why
your
he's
head
so
off.
sensitive about his mom.
What I'm trying to say is, you came into my house with juicy on your hiney, and you said, "I'm dressed like your mom," but you were very serious about it. And I want you to let you know, my mom would never let her hiney be juicy this far into her tenure on Earth. She's 57. She looks great, but it's like, and my mom knows this. I'm not being weird, but it's not juicy anymore. You know what I mean?
It could be. I mean, it was when I saw it at the hotel
Stop
room.
it, dude.
Oh my God.
She is no lesbian.
You're going to let her say that about your mom?
I'll beat the hell out of you.
No, too far.
I'll beat the hell. I'll beat the hell out of you, even if you didn't say it, just because you're a
Because you're a what?
I'm a what?
woman.
No.
Sorry, today's opposite day.
Are these the guys
Nice.
you're going on dates with?
Yes.
Is this considered a date?
Wait. Hit the intro music. And I can't even hear it because I don't have headphones on. Tell me when it's... Black Friday. 20% off all merch.
Site-wide.
Shopdropouts.com. We know that it keeps selling out. So we restocked for this week, obviously, for Black Friday. And then if you're on Patreon, link in the description, you get what, 35% off?
You get 35% off.
Sick, dude. So just go sign up. Why not? And
It's a great
also
deal.
for Patreon, we're doing a drunk episode after this.
Blackout for Black Friday.
Blackout for Black Friday. Love
Yep.
that. I'm actually getting drunk on this episode, and if you guys don't know, I don't drink. So at the end of this episode, we're gonna start putting liquid that hurts our brains into our body. And
At the end, I've already started.
Jared,
I think we
stop.
should
You're an
start.
alcoholic. And then because I promised Andre I'd get.
Don't act like you're
I
doing
did
this
promise-
for me. This
I
is
am
for
doing
the
it for you.
people.
No, I'm doing
This
it.
is-
It is kind of for you because we said we want you on. He said only if Zach drinks. So
Well,
it is.
of course, it has to be a group activity. Are you scared?
Yeah, I'm scared to put the poison in my soul. You know,
What happened last time you drank?
I beat the hell out of him.
Jules, how do we feel about that?
What did happen? I think
You started yelling a lot. At one point, you were dancing to that
I threw some cheeks
Magic
around.
Mike song
Yeah,
or whatever,
that happened.
Pony.
So just a regular day in the office.
Basically.
Okay.
Do I have consent to throw rope?
Oh
Throw rope?
my
A
God.
rope for...
No.
Tuggle?
Like I feel like my genitals are gonna gyrate. And so they're all gonna be in pants, but I feel like I'm gonna be dancing in such a way once I have alcohol in me. And I do want to ask if that's okay. I want to ask for consent on the top.
I feel like Zach makes it out that he's gonna be such a wild, crazy party animal, but I feel like you're the type who's just like falls asleep early when they get too tipsy.
No, the first time I got drunk on a remote island, I also received a text.
It was not a remote
It's a remote island,
it's
dude.
the Dominican Republic.
It was an indigenous species. What are you talking about?
You can't say that.
Why can't I say indigenous species?
Say
What am I
that
trying
about
to-
Dominicans, man?
Wait, is that a bad word, indigenous?
Well,
Like, what am I, indigenous? Wait, is that really a bad term?
I think
I
just
thought that
like
meant remote people.
No, indigenous just means people native to that land.
What is wrong with that? They're native to the land.
But people use it derogatorily.
I wasn't. I'm saying I love those people. Leave it in. Leave it in. This is a learning moment for me.
Okay, this is growth.
Okay, I can't say that.
I just wouldn't.
Okay.
Like, I haven't checked with like the people of the Dominican Republic. Fuck, the alcohol's already hitting me.
I'm too sober for this.
Take a shot, sweetheart. Take
We
a
all
shot.
have. I have.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
she
I
did.
did.
Did
I'm
Zach
drinking.
take a shot?
No, I need to
He's
start.
waiting.
Honestly, he doesn't need it. But
I need to start a little later because I don't want to be sloppy drunk on this and then like blow my load for.
But you're sloppy sober. What's the difference?
Dude. Wear pants when you come.
This
here.
is my business casual fit.
Risky
I am
business
wearing
hair
casual.
if you would like it.
The
Yeah,
funny
give her the
thing
juicy.
is that Jules, so she has been living with us for many months. She only packed for a week. So she's just been wearing all my clothes that I'm giving away, hence why she's wearing sweatpants that have juicy on her butt.
She's wearing my
And
suit
your
jacket.
blazer.
I'm not giving it back.
Don't come here business casual if you aren't ready to talk about statistics.
am
Where this
ready.
economy
Oh,
is
she
going.
can talk about
I
statistics.
that was my thesis was statistics.
Was it
Yeah,
really?
tell them about your thesis. Go, Jules.
I
Take
was
it
talking about my
away.
thesis.
Did you finish your thesis?
I did. I graduated college. Did you?
No, I dropped out. That's the whole point of this podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Really?
Yeah, dude, come educated if you're going to educate.
Oh, I thought it was just kind of like a quirky thing, like dropouts.
No,
No.
I couldn't do the path. I just felt like my passion and my soul was somewhere in the distance, somewhere on the West Coast, somewhere among the arts. And though I excelled in programs and though I was probably built for medical needs to help this country and
I thought you were going to go into business.
dude, chill. I don't know where I would have ended
Should have
up.
gone into politics.
I'll go anywhere.
I feel like you'd be a good politician. You're good at talking bullshit.
I don't think it's too late.
You're right.
You
No,
know?
it is too late.
Now anything can happen.
The things I've said in this world.
Yeah,
You'd make
but
a
you know
great
what? That's not a disqualifier anymore.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
If you guys have any political questions, let me know. Congratulations on graduating. Where'd you go?
I went to Claremont McKenna, so it's like 40 minutes out.
Don't say fake colleges.
It's a real college.
It's
I
a good
promise.
school. It's a
My
UC.
dad doesn't think so, but it is a real college.
Wait,
You have a good father? It
I
sounds
do.
like
I have a great father. Do you?
no, it just sounds like I'm not getting your pants tonight. Actually,
Okay, it's fine. It
Actually,
hasn't
oh
happened
my
in a
God.
while.
actually technically Andrea's pants.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so
actually.
you can't
if I
really
was to hit on
get
you,
into
I
something
could
that's not
say,
there.
Andrea, can I get in your pants tonight? And then if you give me consent, nothing she can do about it, right?
As
I don't
my-
know. Let's keep it moving.
As my formal representation, my manager here, I'll let her do all the talking for me. Anything that
Absolutely.
consent goes through Jules' mouth because she's a better negotiator.
Speaking of Jules' mouth, you're educated. What is the most profound thing that you have learned in your tenure of education?
That's his word of the day, tenure.
My word of the
He's
day
such
is
a
actually
wise individual
indigenous.
today. Has 1 Celsius, starts talking about his. Okay.
Sorry that I feel connected
No,
to my
it's
kingdom.
great. I love it as you're grasping the sword into the floor.
I have learned that aliens are most likely a thing.
Fuck yeah. Let's get into it.
I would tell you. Like everyone's like, oh, we're all alone in this planet, but that is such a bullshit thing.
I think everyone is turned. I think everyone kind of is like, yeah, there's definitely aliens, but it doesn't feel like anybody cares.
I don't care.
No, why don't you tell her about aliens? You don't want like an alien lover?
Whoa, that's
I-
what you're.
I
Going
mean,
for?
if you put it like,
mean-
is that what attracts you about aliens?
Maybe a little.
You want to bang an alien, dude? Go south of the
Wouldn't
border.
you?
Is that wrong?
I'm more into like a cyborg.
Fucking on one tonight.
I can say that, dude. I have
well,
so
technically, if she goes south of the border, she's the alien.
That's
You're gonna
true.
bang indigenous people.
Oh my God, dude.
How is that wrong? All I'm saying is people from a different land.
Okay.
I love them. Can I say something? I
Go
love
for it.
anybody
Go
that's a
ahead.
different color than me. And that's it.
Okay.
right.
Awesome. Do you believe that aliens live in
I'm
our
all in on
oceans right now?
Mexicans, dude.
I don't know, but I think they could. I mean, we don't explore the ocean. We know less about the ocean than we do about like
Yes.
space.
Ocean time.
Ocean time.
Wait,
This-
so you think they're in the ocean?
They
This
could be.
reminds me, I have a space video. I'm so glad you brought this up.
Don't do this to me, dude.
No, I'm gonna do this to you. Okay. Everybody keep talking while I find this.
If it doesn't work out with you and Alyssa, you guys can talk about whatever forever.
Oh, are they dating?
No, not that, Alyssa.
Don't discount her so fast. Sorry, Alyssa. I know you're a stinky little girl, but you're still.
I was gonna
worth
wait for
love.
Alyssa to speak up for herself, but she just
She's been quiet. She gets a little intimidated when other girls come on the podcast, and I feel like you
No,
guys.
I
No, hold on.
don't.
I'm gonna stick up for you. You guys haven't made her feel included.
All right, Alyssa.
It's
It's,
true,
I don't feel like we're
Alyssa.
dressed as proper women today, so I wouldn't let that
You
scare
guys look
you.
beautiful. No matter what women wear, even nothing, they look beautiful. Right, Jared?
Yes.
Except for when
What?
you're in a relationship. So don't gawk over other women, dude.
I can still compliment people.
Compliment them then,
I think you guys look lovely tonight.
individually.
He's lying.
Alyssa
Don't
wear-
lie to us.
I'm not lying.
Go around the room and say every girl's best physical feature. Huh?
Can you share it to the?
Go around the room and tell everyone girl's best physical feature.
I'm not going to do
not
that.
Do you care about women?
I do care about women
Then go
enough
around.
to not comment
Start
on
with
them
juicy
physically.
cheeks and move your way around.
You don't find me pretty?
Oh my God.
Told you,
I'm
dude.
not.
It's the blazer,
Don't
isn't it?
bury me in
the
this
blazer.
hole.
It's because
Say
we
like
dress
her eyebrows
business
at least. They
casual.
contrast with her hair.
I'm not going to be confident going on my next date because of you.
What the fuck?
Tell her she has nice eyebrows.
You have lovely eyebrows.
Now move on
you.
to Andrea.
No, I refuse to take fake call. Okay, so our idea for today
Okay.
was that you guys help coach first Jules go on a date because she always asks really great questions, you could say, but I think this could be some good practice. But
Okay.
maybe
She's not explaining it well.
okay. Can you give the pitch?
Okay.
Wait. Before we
Oh, the
go on
aliens.
the date. Okay. This is why I think aliens.
Don't throw me in the alien
the
talk.
contrast between we're gonna go on a date to aliens. This is why I think it's more realistic that aliens probably found us a long time ago, and now they're living in our oceans because we can't explore them all that well. But this is can you mute it? The bottom right corner.
Mute it?
But this is crazy. So this video shows just how insignificant we are. So all of those dots are
You could have
galaxies.
just shown my inner thoughts.
Okay, so then this is the Milky Way, and then it zooms
This is a
in
sick video.
on the Milky Way all the way. So all these dots are suns and solar systems. So then through this mix of dots, here's our solar system. There's the sun, and then you go in, and there's our little blue marble right there in the vastness of space. Is that not fucking insane? Okay.
No. No, sorry. I thought you were going on a
was
tangent.
great. It was beautiful.
No, guys, come on. Great stuff.
I love
You
the
made
ocean.
this?
I didn't make this. I just found it on TikTok.
You did a great job.
I just thought that was insane. Does that not make you feel just absolutely insignificant?
No, I was shown this in high school, and
Yeah,
that's
but-
I had a big existential crisis then. So I am past it.
Oh, okay.
I've realized.
So
there's-
I'm just now going through
I
this.
think
Everyone
if it
else
wasn't
has
my
been-
first time seeing this, my reaction would have been a little crazier.
Oh,
But
okay. So
yeah, I just kind of accepted this news.
everyone else has seen this already.
I've seen that maybe 100 times.
Okay,
But
cool.
trust
Well,
me,
not this video. I haven't seen this video.
All right, that's fair.
It really made me struggle with religion when I was younger.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
It makes
Space
me.
made you struggle with religion?
Yeah. But that's dark. We'll move on from that. Okay, so
I like your presentation. Thank you for
he didn't
sharing,
make it. He
Jared.
already said it. He
But
just kind
I
of shows
feel
the
like
video.
there should be proper applause for this.
Thank you.
Okay,
Alyssa,
so
never mind.
I'm going on a date with.
Wait, no, you can't just leave him hanging.
No,
I
we
feel like-
can. No, we can
No,
move on.
no, we
'cause
can't.
I
He
just
shared his video.
I made a great video.
I,
dude.
de- I
proud of
derailed the
you.
You made
conversation.
a
We're all
video.
insignificant.
Well,
Well, this is actually what I found really interesting about the ocean. I used to get really obsessed watching videos about Mariana's Trench because it'd be the same concept, but it was a little cooler in the ocean because
used to
there's
have a dog named
spookier
Marina.
animals. A what? What'd you have?
I used to have a dog named Marina.
Oh, rip.
Very similar name to. You don't know if she's dead.
Well, you said you used to have a dog.
I assume she'd be dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are edgelord.
Edging me.
She likes that word, edgelord. So I try to fit it in every conversation I can. Okay, I'm going on a date, and Jared's going on a date.
So I'm her roommate, if you guys don't know. And in our household, we've been very, very single for a very long time.
It's
I
not
don't
true.
think she's
Not
dated
that
in
long.
5 years, 6 years.
It's approaching 5 years, but we
5
could
years.
That
we could
sounds
say
like a long
we
time.
could round down to 4.
You had a
and a half,
crustacean
3.5.
excursion not too long ago in the ocean.
Yeah, it didn't last.
And you're supposed to go on a date this morning, but
Yeah,
whatever.
I canceled my last 3 dates, but that's
Anyway,
okay.
keep it moving.
I didn't make it to any of them.
It's because she's not really good at dating.
That's not why.
It
It's
is-
because I'm a
it's-
busy woman.
okay, sure.
Okay, we're gonna help you both out today.
Yeah, we're
So we're gonna
struggling.
role play?
Yeah, just practice so
Well,
we're
I-
ready for the real thing.
I thought Jules is. I want
no,
to
we,
first.
we are practicing. You want me
Okay.
to make me do it alone? No.
Okay, you're right. Okay.
Okay, so what's the scenario?
Like we're on a date and we
So
ask
we have
questions.
We're in a
to
podcast
practice what would be a good first date question.
Yeah, like
Okay.
good date time.
So Jared and I are going to be here. And then you guys come in. We're sitting down. You ask us questions.
Well, you have to ask us questions too.
What the
You think
heck?
this
Yeah,
is
I'm going to. But I mean, lead the way, you know?
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Holidays on the house at DraftKings Casino. With this season's offerings, you'll unwrap everything on your list. Exclusive games, huge jackpots, and exciting rewards. DraftKings is offering a warm welcome to new players with $100 instantly in casino credits with just a $10 wager. Plus, everyone can get in on the action with a holiday reward every week. So sign up with code Dropouts because the holiday cheer is here. Only on DraftKings Casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus, physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Opt-in required. Casino credits are non-withdrawable and expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Thank you, DraftKings Casino. All right, I got a PSA for anyone out there that rents. If you haven't heard of Built, B-I-L-T, then you're about to thank me. Earning points on rent is now a reality when you pay your rent through Built. You don't even have to check with your landlord to start earning points that you can use towards flights, hotel stays, fitness classes, and even your next rent payment. So let me break it down for you. There's no cost to join Built, and as a member, you'll earn valuable points on rent and on your everyday spending. Built points can be transferred to your favorite hotels and airlines, and even the ones you haven't heard of. There are over 500 airlines and 700,000 hotels and properties around the world that you can redeem your Built points towards. Points can also be redeemed towards a future rent payment, which is awesome, and unique experiences that only Built members can access. So if you're not earning points on rent, my question to you is why not? So if you want to start earning points on your rent that you're already paying for, then I suggest going to joinbuilt.com/dropouts. That's joinbilt.com/dropouts. And again, make sure that you use our URL so that they know that we sent you, which again is joinbuilt.com/dropouts to start earning points on your rent payments today. Seriously, it just makes sense. Thank you, Built.
Okay.
Okay, so we sit down. We're already there. You guys come in a little late, but
Where are we? What kind of place are we in?
I feel like we're at a mid-tier steakhouse.
Okay.
Also, who's on a date with who?
I think we'll figure it out based on the flow within.
Yes.
The vibes, right?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Whoever naturally, this
It's
is
a polyamorous. Alyssa, you're on the date too.
Alyssa, you set this up. You're like, I know these 4 people could have chemistry, but I don't know who will.
And then you're off in the corner, like spying on us, taking notes. But whenever you
And then you
have a
can-
note, you can chime in as if you're like speaking out loud while you're writing the note.
If it goes well,
She's not
does
gonna
she
say a word.
join in the bedroom? Or is that
I mean,
It's up to her.
okay.
I think it's up to all of us, right? I mean,
No,
well, this
guys
is like a
have no
polyamorous
choice.
thing. So
If guys are brought up with any threesome or foursome situations, our brain won't let us say no.
that's very true.
God taught me that.
I feel like a good icebreaker for this is Ayla game, which I could go grab.
This is
Of
the
course.
longest setup.
Well, I was just
worst
thinking.
payoff?
I think we should. Okay, well, let me go off the Ayla game.
Take your time.
I really thought she was going to say we could start with aliens. I was about to be like, this is the best first date I've ever been on.
Why do
My,
you have a bruise on your thigh? Is all I want.
I
to know.
don't know.
Who hit
I
you?
haven't done anything. I've literally sat in my chair for 12 hours and I haven't moved.
Was
for
it a guy?
No, it was probably myself just running into walls. I ran into a tree the other day and my eye started bleeding.
that did happen.
It was really dramatic.
Jesus Christ.
Is
Well,
that-
like, did a stick hit you in the eye? Like, how did it start bleeding?
I was running at night with my headphones on and my sister and I were in an argument. So I was texting her really angrily from my phone while jogging at the same time. And out of nowhere, there's just a giant tree right in front of me. And then I run into the tree and I'm like, fuck. And then like the worst part is that I was so embarrassed because this lady watched it happen that I was supposed to go one way. So I go. And then the second time back, I ran into the tree again. And that's when my eyes started bleeding.
You ran into the tree twice.
Yeah, it wasn't the first time. It was the second time that got it.
I would have paid any amount of money to have seen that happen.
Yeah, the
both
worst
times.
I was so
I would never
embarrassed
pay
from the
money
lady
to watch
seeing
women
me.
get hurt.
I don't believe that.
I've paid for it before.
I fell out of a car the other day.
How'd
You
you
didn't
fall out of
fall
a car?
out of a car. Okay.
A moving car.
We were doing a beer mile.
Skylar
beer
was doing
mile?
a beer mile.
Okay, so to back us up, Skylar's normally on the podcast. He accidentally got my dog high by leaving a joint on the ground. We had a full trial. He was found guilty. That's the Lunch Table podcast. If you guys haven't seen that, it's a new podcast. So we had to run a beer mile where he has to shotgun a beer before every lap of a mile. There's 4 miles. And we were following him with a car so we could get the footage. And Alyssa, he was about to go throw up, and Alyssa really wanted to capture that footage. She has some type of fetish. I don't know what it is. And she
No.
jumps out of a moving vehicle and then says she fell out.
Well, yeah, I fell out because I fell on the ground and I have a bruise on my hip.
And you
But
weren't there to save her.
I was
he
there.
was right
He
next
was
to me.
absolutely there.
and they didn't save you.
And first of all, Jared, I was screaming, "Slow down or stop," because you kept saying, "Go get him to throw up." So
That
I got
is
out of
not
the
what I
car.
said. We have the footage. But
Yeah, okay, we do have the footage.
I think you should sue them over this.
Could you?
Workers' comp.
But also, we were going like 2 miles an hour.
It was very slow.
I think you and I'd been jumping off and on frequently, and then you jumped off thinking you could be like Old Justice. And
I am farther from the ground than you, so
and your
it
athleticism
was.
is at an all-time low.
It's pretty medium.
But I'm just saying, you had a lot of gusto thinking you could.
Yeah, and then he slammed on the pedal, and then I almost went flying, and Zach had to hold me
So I did save your life.
in that moment.
Thank you.
sure.
Alyssa, are there ever times when you're working for these guys and you're just wondering, like, what am I doing with my life? Or is every day, fulfilling? How is it working for the dropouts?
every day?
These are my questions.
I wouldn't say every day's fulfilling, but I wouldn't say it's fulfilling because of work.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's not fulfilling
That's
because
true.
of work.
So
I would
work
say it's
isn't
not
supposed to be the
fulfilling.
source.
It's not
Okay.
the source of my fulfillment.
How long do you see yourself working for these guys?
6 months.
God, for 6 more months?
Yeah.
No,
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that'd be great.
forever and ever.
She likes it here. We treat her well.
I was hoping we'd get some dirt.
No,
You like to start shit.
I do. We need a little bit of drama.
You're
Anyone
a
got
little
any
fire
drama?
starter.
Do you watch pornography?
Are we on the date?
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
thought, wait, was
Okay,
this not
okay, okay,
the
okay.
vibe?
Oh, this
Yeah,
is-
that was my
Was I
starting
misled? I'm not here.
question.
If this is
That
how we're
was
starting,
me starting with Alyssa. Yeah.
I think I was misled.
no, I want to know the thought process. We're all talking about where did that come from?
Well, the barfing and then her kink for barfing, and then it just naturally led
Her
in.
kink.
You
Because
did
said
say
was
that
into
she
it.
has.
That was a while ago.
Well, the question
it-
was marinating.
But wouldn't it be? Does she watch?
Well, no, I would assume she does.
Do you?
No.
What do you
That's
think
they
about?
all say.
What?
That's what they all say.
I don't. It doesn't really do any. I mean, I'm sure it may. I don't know. I don't often watch it.
Can
Doesn't
I
do much
can I
for
ask
me.
something? Sometimes when you do want a sexual experience,
Yeah.
you go back to the people that you've performed with.
Yeah.
But do you think, and these are your words, you're like, the only way I get off is thinking of past scenarios. Do you think that maybe that is toxic in your mind?
Ooh,
That,
good question.
that you can't move on to anyone else
That's a good one.
physically or emotionally because your pleasure time, which is like very chemically enhanced, is always on the past men who frankly didn't treat you right.
Oh, wow. That was a mic drop moment.
Oh, God. There goes the sword.
Yeah, you make a very good point. I would assume.
Would you maybe want to start bidding to other things? I could draw you guys. You don't want to
So
draw you.
pieces of paper.
Yeah, you could
Yeah, what
describe
other
me.
scenarios do you
super lifelike.
suggest she thinks of?
Yeah. Sure, we can try that out.
Well, I'm just thinking, or maybe you take up. Do you think it's negative for her to watch?
No, I don't,
It is a
I
slippery
don't think
slope.
it's negative for people to watch porn. I think if however they want to get off and like pleasure themselves and feel comfortable with how they want to do it, that's totally fine. But I also think there's people who don't get off to that. Also.
Have you tried before?
like watched it and tried to get off to it? No.
What?
That's
Really?
okay. I'm just
Okay.
wondering. We're not like pushing you towards the big P.
How often
That
do you
wasn't-
watch?
I'm also not a big guy, but also everybody knows this. It takes me along.
Everyone knows this.
It
Who's
is-
everyone?
most of our audience.
Okay.
We have talked about this before.
I'm not great at finishing.
Ooh.
And when you bring this up on the pod, what general
These people-
advice
dude,
do you
these
get
are-
from the people?
There's a
Whatever
lot
the
of different
people
things.
said on this.
I think it stems from obviously deep depression. So I've been talking to people about it. I've been trying to figure it out.
He's also not a sexual guy.
I can. It's
He's like, I
you
can
just have a
fucking
low
turn on the
sex
jets.
drive.
Well, no, I don't. He doesn't like. You don't like. You'd rather not have sex than have sex.
depends on with who.
Since when has that ever been what you've said?
Okay, this is what I'm saying. What are we talking about? Am I jacking off? Is that what we're asking? What did you want to know?
Well, we've been on this date for like 10 minutes and you're
We're not
telling
on
me
the
about
date
your-
yet, Juicy. Hold on. Are you gonna start watching?
No, maybe.
We just need to get you on a date. Observe this. Let's go into the date bit. Okay, where are we at? Cheesecake Factory? Sick.
Our date is going
Wait, is that
terribly.
what we riffed you?
You invited us here.
Cheesecake is fucking expensive.
It
Thank
is
you very
expensive.
much.
If you're in a
It is
Midwest
LA,
town,
yeah.
that'd be. I used to think Outback Steakhouse when I was little was maybe the fanciest restaurant you could ever go to,
It could be.
and I used to work at one. And I'm not trying
It
to.
was true. It was, well, it wasn't Outback, but like we'd go to Longhorn. Longhorn was a treat for us.
Oh, Longhorn was expensive.
Yeah.
expensive. I wasn't an appetizer family either.
No.
Oh, Alyssa brought this up earlier as well. No, come sit back down. Where are you
She's
going?
running. You've scared her away.
Zach, have you ever tried Magic Mind? Wait, I forgot the second.
But that was really good. I actually have tried
let's roll
Magic
with it.
Mind.
Jared's got to
No, I
organically
actually-
integrate. No, keep all this in. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
genuinely really like Magic Mind.
So
it's
do
great. I
But
like
I'm
the
thinking-
matcha.
No, let's hear the pitch.
I'm thinking that could help like clear your mind
Stimulate.
and stimulate you
Yeah.
in those
'Cause
sexual
right now your
moments.
mind is deep in the gutter and needs to be cleaned.
And I think I think in those moments where you cannot perform / finish.
So you should take it before ejaculation.
Well, I think taking it regularly could like help you get out of your funk.
I just wish there was a bottle nearby we could show.
This one, you want to try it?
Yeah,
Oh
man.
God, but we don't want to get him riled up on the pod.
Or do we?
I had one earlier, so do you want one? I just had one earlier.
You see that catch?
Yeah, that's hot, dude.
Thank you.
At this hour, the caffeine? What an animal.
There's no caffeine actually. It is a
But wait, no caffeine, but it still gives you the focus boost?
yeah, because it has nootropics, matcha,
Nootropics, dude.
nootropics, matcha, adaptogens, and vitamins, all for focus, energy, less stress, and immunity.
Less stress, more like best dressed.
Ooh.
You might be asking where I got my outfit today.
Actually, that is a really good outfit. I like that a lot.
I have trying to because the ladies before this podcast, they walked into my closet and you guys said I only had really one product on the shelf. So I tried to be a little bit more bubbly for fall. Is this better than what I normally wear?
I think it is.
100%.
You know why I like this outfit so much? You look like you're from the Northeast.
You do. You kind of look. You look like you throw an axe around.
I was
thought
gonna
you were
say
gonna say-
Exactly.
They're gonna say something else.
it's very like lumberjacky, but in the best way.
Yeah.
Fashion
The
Nova men.
Skylar cosplay.
Fashion Nova men. That's what I do. They did not provide the sword though. It's sold separately.
Where did the sword come from again?
Don't worry about that, dude. Gladiator 2 premiere.
Okay.
Okay, back to our date that we're obviously on.
Well, Jules is also dressed very well for the date.
That is
Am I
that is
seductive?
also my jacket from Fashion Nova men.
Well, it's her jacket now.
You can have it. What was I gonna say? When's the last time you've actually been on a date?
That's a good question.
Holy shit. The deer in the headlights look.
Well, 8 months, 7 months, something like that.
Yeah,
that's not
crazy.
That's not terrible.
Alyssa's looking at 28 years.
Okay, but since you've come
Well, yeah.
since you've come to LA, do you think there's more suitors now that you're living with cool gals and out in okay.
Do you have a type?
I kind of like it when they're very weird. Like very weird and kind of like
Well, we're out.
ugly
Oh, Jared's in.
and a little bit like
Fuck you.
sociopath.
That took me a second.
I look at you like
I was still stuck
let that
on
one slide?
I was still stuck on weird.
Jared's like, I'm so weird. You like them weird and ugly?
I mean,
Have you tried a
honestly, I just
dog?
want someone I can. I have not. Have you?
Yeah, they're great.
I'm gonna move on here. Strong first date. Have you been on a date lately?
No, I've canceled the last 3 dates.
Is that from overwork or nervous that you
It
might
is
actually
from
find love?
working. It is from being a busy woman. but I was actually
Trust me,
excited. But
I've
it probably
said
wasn't
the same
love.
thing for years.
No,
You're not that busy.
I was. It was a busy week.
Are your eyelashes real?
No, I need to get them pulled out. I hate them. They're all like upside down because again,
I thought they were long and nice, but
they're half of
guess
them
they're
are
ugly.
extensions.
That's my
Well,
bad.
half of them are real.
they're disgusting. I'm on your side.
Nothing is real. Yeah,
She's
My
not
hair
really
fake.
good at love.
I wouldn't say that. I think when I prioritize it, I'm good at it.
So this is my assessment on you, Andrea.
Okay, now I'm getting assessed.
Yeah, everybody's got to get assessed.
Right,
I think that possibly your brain moves a little fast.
could say that.
You have a condition, and you love to be stimulated, and possibly that the guys that you've been with in the past, you get bored a little fast, and then you kind of move on.
Well, yeah, I feel like it's a very easy, but it's not. It's an easy diagnosis, not an easy problem to solve. And most of them are interesting. But I just don't believe in love anymore. But I don't even think I need love.
Whoa, hold on. We got to take a stop there. You don't believe in love anymore?
I've had so many discussions with my sister and with my friends about like your first love and why that was different from others and the reason we've been single for so long. And at this point, I'm like, I'm over it. Like, we used to want to go on dates. I don't care anymore. I'm done. I have a roommate now. Why do I need to go on dates?
Exactly. It's great.
Well, I think it's, yeah.
Don't say yeah. I don't think that's
They're
it
living
at
in
all.
delusion.
All
I'm not going
right.
to fix it right here on this podcast.
Jules, why don't you try to diagnose what you think is wrong with Zach's love life?
Sweet.
She doesn't know you very well, so
No,
go
I think I
purely
could do
based
it.
on first impressions
Yeah,
of him.
go ahead. I think you could probably nail it.
You think you're deeply misunderstood. You think no one will ever get you. So whenever
no.
you're with someone, or is it
I
just
think
that your
I'm
dick
deeply
doesn't work?
shallow. It works, dude.
You just said it didn't.
No, it doesn't.
No,
finish
I think
well.
she was on to something. I think
I mean, he was very defensive about it very quickly. I don't know.
My penis or my?
No, I think the first part
Being
about.
feeling so misunderstood.
I
But in
apologize. I
fact,
cut you
I
off.
think you're.
No, go ahead. I apologize.
Yeah, you think you're deeply misunderstood and no one will ever understand you. So you always feel like you're 4 steps ahead of everyone and you'll never let anyone see the real you. And if you do, you feel like they won't get it right anyway.
Oh my God.
Don't you think it's funny that as the days get shorter, your to-do lists get longer? Well, one thing I know that can help you power through your busy days are Factor's no prep, no mess meals. From breakfast to dinner and anything in between, Factor has easy, nutritious options to keep you fueled and feeling your best. Whether you like your routine or enjoy mixing things up, Factor has you covered with 35 different delicious meals every week and over 60 additional convenience options you can add to your box like keto cookies, pressed juices, and smoothies. Don't let shorter days slow you down. Stay energized with America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service. Seriously, I've used Factor for a while, and my favorite part is that they're chef prepared, so they taste like you're dining out, but they're also dietitian approved. So no matter what you're eating, you know it's delicious, but you also know that it's helping you towards your goals. And not just like one specific set of goals. It could be any of your goals, whether you're trying to manage your calories or maximize your protein intake, avoid meat, or simply eat a well-balanced diet. Factor has you covered. And also Factor is cheaper than takeout or dining out. So whatever money you save from not doing those things, you can put towards like your holiday shopping or whatever financial goals you have going on. And seriously, Factor has you covered from head to toe. I mean, they take care of the shopping, the prepping, the cooking, and the cleaning up off of your daily list of things to do when it comes to mealtime. So all you have to do is just pop these in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then you have a delicious and nutritious meal. And right now, if you want to try Factor for yourself, which I highly recommend, I've been doing it for a long time, like I said, you can go to factormeals.com/dropouts50 and use our code dropouts50 to get 50% off your first box and then 20% off your next month. Again, that is code dropouts50 when you go to factormeals.com/dropouts50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. I mean, that's an incredible deal. Why wouldn't you take Factor up on that? Again, I can't thank Factor enough. Thank you. The holiday season is here, which means if you have an e-commerce business, then your life is probably getting a little hectic with all of the orders coming in. But with ShipStation, They help you achieve exceptional shipping efficiency with a robust, all-in-one order fulfillment system that integrates with over 180 of the most popular e-commerce platforms, marketplaces, and carriers. I know from personal experience with our own e-commerce business, aka our merch, we're putting on a Black Friday sale, and it's about to get crazy. But with ShipStation, they make it so easy so that on top of everything else that we're doing, shipping is not on our list of concerns. ShipStation offers the fastest, most affordable way to ship your products to your customers with discounts up to 89% off UPS, DHL Express, and USPS rates. ShipStation seamlessly integrates with your services and selling channels that you already use, and you can manage your orders all on one easy dashboard. And by making everything so easy for you, the seller, then you can go and deliver a better customer experience with industry-leading features that help you find the best carrier rates, print labels, and make customer service a breeze. I mean, over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation. And get this, 98% of the companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life. That's how you know that they're amazing at what they do. So if you want to be one of those businesses that have grown their company with ShipStation, then I recommend going to shipstation.com/dropouts to sign up for your free 60-day trial. Again, that is shipstation.com/dropouts for a free 60-day trial. And I promise once you try it, you'll never go back. Thank you, ShipStation. There were two parts in that I think are separate, and one of them is true. Like, I don't think he's misunderstood, but I think he is like 4 steps ahead of people a lot of times. And because of that, he like kind of like you, where like he doesn't get stimulated easily by like conversation, you know?
In what way is he ahead of people?
I mean, he's
Like
done
an
it to me
example.
plenty of times where he'll finish my sentences before I even finish them. So
That's so
He also
romantic.
doesn't. He also doesn't let people really in.
also that part
So
was
like
also
not
true.
getting to know the true him is very.
You
true.
guys think you know the real Zach?
No shot.
What's like the most realist, like vulnerable moment you've seen of Zach?
Does he cry?
Yeah.
I'm not scared to cry in like a good movie.
We've been through a lot, I'd say, together.
Have I cried with you though?
In front of me, not like one-on-one, but other people
When?
were around.
On stage, I usually cry after the shows.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking of that.
But I'm
From
like,
just being happy or
well,
overwhelmed?
I'm so thankful when people come to our shows. Like, I genuinely feel so grateful and thankful
Yeah.
that they come. And I thank everybody for like the hard work, and Jared and Alyssa and everybody that's
That's a good cry.
out there with us. And yeah, I get a little toast to emotion, is what I like to call it.
Do you think doing your IRL events are like one of the most
Don't
satisfying?
you dare
What?
come in here and say IRL events.
You know, that's what it means. Like IRL stream, IRL events, you know? It's like usually they're in the comment section watching, but they're there in person. What else do you call it?
I'm not in your chat right now.
IRL is the right, it's just faster and more
Just
efficient.
say live events.
Actually, it's the
No,
same
live
amount of
events,
syllables in real
IRL.
life, IRL.
In real life. Yeah, but by the time I finish in real life, it
never
lags on too long.
I don't know what the question was. I like doing them. If that was the
No, my question was, do you think that's like the peak moment of fulfillment in your content? Is when you get to do
I
in
don't.
person.
I feel more grateful than fulfilled.
Okay.
I never feel fulfilled.
Never? Really?
No.
What
in
no
almost-
single project has made you feel fulfilled?
No. In every instance, I feel like I'm thinking about. I'm not currently in the moment. Like I'm always thinking about something else. Like
Oh, you sound just like my ex.
I could sound like another one of your exes.
I think from what I've learned about the whole finishing thing and the thing, it's not really sounding appealing. I mean, what's the reason someone would want to date you?
if it takes me a long time to finish, wouldn't that be good for you? Because I stay in the pocket.
I mean, it depends.
I wait to
honestly.
pass.
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't have sex,
That's true.
She's waiting for marriage.
so never. But okay, so there's so there's really not a single project that you finished and were like so proud and like felt like you're at your happiest moment career wise.
No, because it's not so much of, or in my head, I'm not like, oh, good job at what you did. It's more like, all right, you did what was required and you were capable to probably even do more.
Is there anything you really want to achieve now that you think like, oh, when you get there, then you'll be satisfied?
No, because I've set goals in the past. Every time I reach them, it's Like there's another benchmark. So I want to attempt to find love in like
In the journey of achieving it.
yeah, but that sounds really cheesy.
No, but it's true.
Is
I mean,
this
I think it's
therapy?
it's a little deeper conversation. But no, I feel like whenever it's a love life, the diagnosis for Zach is always, I'm depressed and misunderstood. And then just, never mind, I don't know where I was going with this.
No,
But
keep going. Feel free. I'm right here.
But that's why I like
Heart's
to
right
talk
open.
about things that bring people like genuine joy, and especially like I feel like we don't hear your guys' perspective on it a lot. Like I think the whole thing that Zach is saying about never being able to enjoy when you actually hit a goal and you're always thinking about the next one. I feel like that's very common in any content creation, but I'm curious how you two feel as well.
I definitely have
Over
those,
you, Jared.
I definitely have those moments of fulfillment. Like I understand what he's saying, where like you do think about the next benchmark.
You're flying out tomorrow for fulfillment.
Exactly. So like I like the live shows. I do feel fulfilled in those moments, right? Like that is my happiest. I'm like, holy shit, this is real. Like, or I can't believe this is real. But then like I live in that moment, and then when that moment's over, then it's like, what's the next? Then
That's when
it's
you get
what's
really that's how I feel too.
yeah.
Get really depressed
but
when it's
like
over.
tomorrow, like 7 a.m., I'm headed out to New York because Patreon is putting us up on a billboard in Times Square.
That's so cool.
That's so sick.
So like that's a moment that I'm gonna go experience, feel that fulfillment, and then it's like the moment I touched back down in LA, it's like, okay, how do we get the next billboard or whatever? Like, what's the next biggest thing after that?
We're on a good run here. I got to open something up. I got to open up this can of worms. You have a long distance girlfriend.
Oh
hold
my
on.
God.
No,
Here we go.
It's not even a big deal. I am just so confused.
Uh-huh.
She's a great gal. The
Yes.
only really big caveat in the relationship so far is that it's long distance.
Yes, but that's coming to a close soon.
Of course, but that's difficult.
Ooh, she's moving.
She is moving
She's
here.
moving here.
Ooh, okay.
Her and Alyssa are going to live together. So he's just going up there, not even 24 hours, coming back. Why not just spend Thanksgiving with her? You're already going to be up there. Everyone's already off for the holidays anyway. There's nothing really to do here that's not digital.
But the thing is that I don't care about Thanksgiving. That's
But,
why I
okay.
never go home for
Based.
Thanksgiving.
Aye.
Just like the turkey. I completely understand that, but it's not really about the holiday. It's more about this is a precious time. You get to see your girlfriend who you don't get to see very much.
But I am going to see her tomorrow.
No, I know, but why not just take the opportunity to see her for like 4 days when you're already paying for an expensive flight to go up there anyway? Why not just hang out? Even if you don't like Thanksgiving and turkey, it's more so you get to hang out with your long distance
It'll
girlfriend.
mean a lot to her if you
Yeah.
spend the holidays
Well,
with her.
but
family.
100%.
Here's the thing is that we've already discussed that we weren't spending Thanksgiving together.
Rediscuss
That's
it.
fair.
Just be like,
We are launching a new show next Monday, and there is still work to do on that.
but nothing that's not
So
digital.
it's your fault.
No, it's
not my
not. It's
No,
not
I'm
his
kidding.
fault. No,
You just
but
wanted some drama. Just wanted to
again,
point
the
a finger.
fire starter over here.
Can we light some?
But like, there is work to do on that. So I will be going into the office because Will, the editor, is also going to be in the office.
Resident sleeper.
yeah,
Yummy,
but that can all be done digitally over Zoom. What I'm just so confused.
Jules' face.
Why?
What? What is your
Like if you had a long distance boyfriend and he's coming up and it's like you could just stay for Thanksgiving, wouldn't you just be like,
Yeah, I would be super offended if you didn't.
what? Just and you're like, we've already talked about it. Just be like, hey, actually, I don't know. I didn't think about this. I could just stay there for 3 days and I can hang out with you.
It's not that I don't want to do that.
It feels like it.
But it's that
not.
they came to a mutual agreement that it wasn't necessary. So why go back?
Yeah,
I think it
there's
makes
shit
sense.
to do here.
He's got shit
it's-
to do.
But there's not. It's all digital.
But I like doing it with the editor in the room.
But
I
you'll
get
be
it.
back
It's
in time.
easier
but you'll
to do
also
it
be
that
back
way.
in time to see that. Like you could just go up and come back Friday, whenever. But I'm just wondering, like, why not even spend an extra day?
I don't know. This is just the way that it made sense to me.
But it doesn't make sense to me. That's why you were like,
But it doesn't have to make sense to you.
I was asking him today. I was like, wait, why not just spend a couple more days? And he's like, why do you want me to leave so bad? And I'm like, I don't.
Well, because I explained it. I was like, we don't care about the holiday.
It's not about the holidays. It's about being with your love of your life. Also, I think that's my biggest pet peeve is logistics. when it doesn't make sense to me, I want to like fight a rhino. So for me, it's like I'm going to spend like $1,500 to go fly there and fly right back.
But it wasn't
when
that
the love
much.
of your life.
It was-
the person who's holding your heart in the
It was
palm of
a
her
third
hands.
of that. It
is a
wasn't that
small little
expensive.
puddle jump away.
But the thing is, it's just like it doesn't have to make sense to you. It makes sense to us.
I don't know if it makes sense to her. I think she's just going along with it.
She might be.
Okay, well, but here's the thing.
Do you want me to call her?
No. Okay.
We should call her and ask if
we
she
call
would
her?
like if Jared stays
He's
for
already done
Thanksgiving.
this before on the last fucking episode.
Okay.
He called her when I didn't want him to.
But
Does-
like, and then he's like pressing me. Why do you want me to leave so bad?
Well, because I explained it to you. I was
It
like,
didn't make
these-
sense.
I was like, these are the reasons. And
You were
then
gonna get knighted today, but not after this.
Okay. I think Jared has a very solid point. I think unless the girl is showing that she's being unsatisfied that he's not staying or wants more, then change. But he seems like he knows his girlfriend better than you do, Zach.
He does seem
I
very
don't
well
think so.
adjusted.
Thank you.
Guys,
No, because here's the thing. Here's the thing.
complains he doesn't get to see her.
Back in like August, we mapped out the rest of the year. We talked about.
What?
You guys are some serious couple.
Well, it's a long distance relationship
No, it
that
makes
like I
sense.
actually
It's
wanted to
very
last.
sweet.
you
Yeah,
know?
no, I guess that's what people do when they find love. It makes sense.
And
okay, we can put this to bed. I respect your decision,
thank you.
but I don't understand why you don't just see her for one extra day if you love her so much.
Oh my God. It's not about that.
It is for me.
It's not.
What
for
are we
me.
on a date for? What's up, ho?
Are you?
Holy
That-
shit, we're still on a date.
Yeah, we've been.
This is the worst date of all
This is
time.
the worst
Just
date
been
ever.
yapping
It's been
among
fun.
each other.
We've had a good time. The bread's not even here yet. I want softened butter.
The bread's not even here yet.
No, it's like you want to get to know each other on a date, and you want to ask like the real questions.
Where are you
Like, that's
from?
what you've been
They
doing.
don't know how to ask real questions.
They don't know how
You haven't
to
Yeah,
asked
ask
us
they
that
need
thing.
help.
Okay, have you bathed recently?
I
That's
bathe
a
every
good
day.
question.
Do you bathe
Really?
every day? Really?
Bathe or
Why would I
shower?
do that?
Is there a
100%.
difference?
Well, shower, bathe. I think it's the
Same
same.
thing.
Okay. then-
200%. You haven't bathed in what, 4 days?
Today was the first day in 4 days. It was a
Alyssa
big
doesn't
day.
bathe. I mean,
I
every,
bathe.
Alyssa
every
looks
day.
very bathed. Her
She's
hair
a
always
stinky
looks
girl.
well done. She's probably the cleanest.
Jared, watch yourself.
you're a crusty non-wiper. That's just what it is.
It's not.
We're
how
just
do you
calling
know?
it how we see it.
How do I know?
Yeah.
Because it seeps under the crack in the bathroom anytime you let that fanny out.
No, it's not.
Bathing every day?
Yes, of course.
Are you a morning shower or nighttime shower?
Night shower. I'm not sociopathic.
I agree
All
with
right.
that statement.
I don't think morning showers.
I
make
don't
you
trust people who don't
sociopathic.
shower before bed.
No,
What?
it's so true. You want to get
100%
your
I
bed dirty?
Exactly. It really pisses me off.
I sleep with a bulldog. It's getting dirty. Anyway. She threw up in my bed twice last night, so I'm just like, all right.
All right.
Red flag. Giant
Red flag that my dog throws up? Sorry, her
Sleeping
tummy
in
was
her-
hurt.
Bro, I walked in the house, went up, and just watched the dog piss at the top of the stairs, and I bet you it's still there.
No, I cleaned it on the way down.
Peed at the time.
I cleaned it on the way down. Second, she got so excited to meet new friends that she leaked,
She likes
She does
She does.
excited.
Okay.
Excited.
which
pee.
is wonderful. If either of you walked in the house and I gave you a nice little pet and you peed for me, I would be
like you're-
ecstatic.
Sounds like your fetish or something.
I'm not R. Kelly. I'm excited the friendship is in the door.
Is that what you do with your friends? You
I don't pee on them anymore. They got pretty mad about it when they were sleeping.
Oh my God.
Ask me the questions in your jar of love.
How have you disappointed your parents?
Jesus.
That's a good one.
I know my
Good job,
answer,
Jules.
but I feel like I've been a verbal dictator this podcast. I've probably taken up at least 70%.
No. Please. I think we need to hear you answer this question.
Okay.
I think
how have I
I think
disappointed?
everybody needs to answer this.
Yeah.
I think one question per person.
Oh, okay.
Just Zach on this.
Just
one.
me on this one. My mother was an educator my entire life, like 4th grade to 8th grade teacher. And she would take away all my stuff if I got a B on anything. So like the plan was go Ivy League, do like the Wharton Business Program, do well in the academic sector. And when I gave all that up to pursue the lifelong dream of talking on a microphone, I think she got a little disappointed. But
Was it actually a dream? Like when you were in college, you were like, content is my passion. I'm dropping out just to, or was it more like
no, it
other
was-
factors
it
lining
was
up?
TV film. Like I always wanted to be in it. I never knew that there was even an outlet for that because I never knew anybody. I grew up in a town of like 1,000 people. And then Atlanta at the time where I was going to college as an athlete,
Don't say that like it's going to impress anyone.
Tell her what.
Yeah, what's sport, Zach?
Actually, one of the most viewed sports where women are probably the most equal in any sport in the United States.
Not a real sport
world.
then.
Whoa, dude! Serena Williams is a real sport.
I love Serena
Tennis.
Williams.
Anyway, what was I trying to say?
Tennis. He was a tennis player.
Okay. Business was booming in the TV film world in Atlanta at the time. I did acting school for like 2 years. I was like, I want to get into that. I moved to LA. I was losing out on roles.
Okay, wait. But pause. What was the deciding factor that you're like, I'm dropping out of college to pursue content?
Not content, just
Or-
entertainment in general.
Like, what was the pivotal moment? It must have been something like kind of dramatic to happen.
So my girlfriend at the time, we were like 5 hours away from each other, but she loved the Vampire Diaries. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Yeah, of
But so she would have me watch it. We would like watch it on the phone together while I was in my little dorm bed, and they were doing Who Wants to Be an Extra like on set. So I was like, oh, we should go do this together, but she couldn't, so I just went by myself. And then I saw like how the whole set worked and like the whole operation. I was like, oh, this is like it like enlightened a fire inside of me. So I was like, obviously I don't want to be an extra, but I want to do what like the actors are doing and the directors are doing. Like this is the most alive I've ever seen the world.
Oh, okay.
So then I came, and I love narrative. I love storytelling and invoking emotions in others with narrative. So I was like, I would like to pursue that.
That's a nice visual. I always feel like for someone to make a really extreme decision, like dropping out of college, it has to be at least like a moment of inspiration. It's a nice little anecdote.
Yeah.
That's
So
beautiful.
who's next? We'll go Alyssa. She hasn't talked very much.
Who in the room do you admire the most?
It's a nice question.
sweet one. And why?
It doesn't mean that you like them more than the other.
Dude.
Get all dolled up.
I don't want to answer that.
You have to.
sweet.
It's the
It
hardest.
is
It's
Oh,
sweet,
yeah.
but I
That's
can't
so much
choose
better
just
than the
one
cow
because,
one.
like, I would admire. I would say one of
We'll do one for each person.
them.
Then.
Because
No. You have to. You're like a parent, and both of your children are running different
I
directions.
know,
Off
but
the bridge,
I
you have to save one
admire
of them.
for different
Things.
reasons.
Okay, that's fair. You can.
Like
Give one
there's
for
different
each.
things that I admire about them.
Okay.
Seems like a cop out.
Yeah, it's such
Well,
a
but it's true because
Who has inspired you the most in your life?
in my life,
No. Between these,
these two.
Yeah.
well, maybe four. Maybe she admires us. Maybe
She's like Juicy Jewels is just.
I can't choose who's inspired me the most.
Is it because you don't know the answer? Because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings?
Be
No,
truthful.
because
Be so
I would say
truthful.
both of them have definitely inspired me.
Okay, what if we'll just do takes on both?
What do you mean? Like,
Answer the question for
He
both
wants
of
to
us.
be
Both?
complimented.
Oh, so bad. I got a sword.
I would say for Zach.
Please put me second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want the anticipation.
What the hell?
I would say for Jared, I've like,
Jared's face right now. I've never seen him make that face.
I've definitely been a more, like, I feel like he's inspired me to be more comfortable opening up to people because I've definitely opened up to him a lot.
He is the more charismatic, empathetic one.
I'm so empathetic.
For Zach, I feel like he's definitely made me try to be a better like person, like
That's
better human.
surprising.
Because he is like a good person, like
Is he?
genuinely.
No, I'm kidding.
But it's also like he's very like somebody who tries to help people, but also like doesn't like if somebody not screws him over, but if somebody is just very like not that nice, he's like, yeah, it's all right. Like it's probably maybe something going on with them or whatever. But like I'm always like very like, oh my God, in my head about everything. So he helps me like not overthink certain situations. Like
I put baby girl on a path to being calm.
sure.
Why'd you say it like that,
I'm
man?
just saying how she feels. She can't verbalize it.
So they both have helped me a lot in different ways that have kind of are similar, but
Who would you save if we were both falling off?
what, like,
Yeah,
what,
let's get real toxic with it.
what did you say?
If we were both falling off a cliff, only could save one. Literally, and don't say I would jump because there's nothing you can do. You can only save one. Or you have to watch your mom get tortured in front of you.
Oh my God.
I know. What would we pick?
No, I can't. I'm not answering
Yeah, you have
that.
to.
I
But
can't.
do you have an,
I think literally
do you have an,
There's no
Please
way.
save me so much.
do you have an answer?
I want you to save me so bad.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
the
can't
maybe's
answer.
a yeah.
I would save Jared
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you.
I think he would
a lot.
benefit more for the world. Like I wanted to go deeper in Zach being a good person.
Don't go deep in me,
So you're saying he's a good person because he helps you not overanalyze and not to take things seriously. But maybe you could give us like a good moral dilemma where Zach made the proper decision. We're like, that's something that a really good person would do.
Well, I don't think he makes decisions like emotionally. Like he's very like logical in how he makes his decisions, but it doesn't like. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't like affect anybody in a negative way. Like it's very like it will always be helpful to somebody. Like regardless. Does that make sense? I don't know how to.
So he's a neutral person.
like
I think I just
Chaotic
try to
neutral.
make the best of every situation I can for the
like
ones in
no
front of
matter
me.
the decision, he's always thinking
For that
about
accent.
somebody else as well. Like in the decision making, like based on like for the company, or like for the
Okay.
business. Like he's
That's
like
fair.
I am always having to think about the employees that he has, or Jared, or other people.
Is it Jared's question? Is it?
I thought you were gonna say, is it Jared?
Is it Jared?
All right, Jared's question. Let's throw some words down his ears and see what he spits out.
Oh no, I'm scared.
If you're a cow,
Out of all your past sexual experiences, what has made you the most uncomfortable?
That's a good one.
I got in trouble for talking about this.
Okay, maybe pick
we'll talk
one,
about a different
pick
one.
a different
Hey,
one.
hey, dude, talk about a different one.
Made me the most uncomfortable.
I can give you a different one if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, no, dude.
Well,
There's gotta be something.
there's really nothing
There's
else
just
besides
wait.
that
Did you get
one.
in trouble from that person?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you just like make up and plant some things in the story, but kind of, the same dilemma?
I tried to be as vague as possible about
I don't think it's that. I mean,
Okay,
there
don't
was a
worry
girl
then.
who was into things that he wasn't into.
Okay, yeah, that's
All right,
okay.
I'll
You don't
give
want to
another choice
expose
and you
anyone
can pick which
else's.
one you
You
want.
don't want to kink expose.
That's
yeah,
fair.
exactly. Yeah.
Two choices. How easy is it for you to orgasm?
So easy. Dude, wait, you want to know something crazy?
Oh God.
Yeah, go ahead. We already know
Oh
too
my
much.
God. Okay, so my girlfriend was in town the other day. I might have to check with her if I can tell this story.
Just say it was in the past.
He's not very good at this.
Anyway,
You're like, no, I'm
no,
wrong.
I'll talk about it. Whatever.
I don't think she cares. She's a sex coach.
Yeah. This is just a funny experience. So,
And relationship therapist coach person.
so we were having sex, and
Hot.
I had a moment where I finished way too early. Like it was as close as you can be to like a 2-pump chump. All right. And I was like,
Never heard that term before, but
and so I was like, no, we're not leaving it at that, right? That's not where this night ends. So I was like, if I
I feel like you had a sword in your hands on the battle. This is not where this night ends.
so I was like, okay, if we act fast enough, I can like still keep going. And then this time I'm like, okay, well, I already finished, so I can last way longer. So then we start again, and I came twice with even faster the second time, which
Compliment
was
to her.
very
Zach,
much
do you
a
feel
compliment.
jealous hearing this
Oh,
story?
so jealous. But how does she
I
feel?
feel like you're just rubbing it in Zach's face.
I went 2 rounds easily combined sub 1 minute.
Attaboy.
Oh, Jared.
It was crazy.
He's a reverse stallion. What's how would you take that? Would you be a little annoyed, or would you be kind of like flattered?
No, you're proud.
I think that's a good
Flattering.
Yeah, I
It's a
think
good
she
thing.
feel complimented.
As long as it doesn't happen every time, I think.
No, that's the thing is like that was the first time that specific moment has like ever happened. Because usually, like I've had moments in the past where you finish a little earlier than you want to, but then you like get back on the saddle and then you ride the pony.
Well, it feels good for a guy when because I've been with women where you're like this combination,
It's just not working.
and then
yeah.
I've been with someone where it was like just 8 times. I kept ripping them, and I was like,
Wait, the girl was?
yeah, she was just ripping good heaters.
How?
And like I wasn't doing
How
this.
was she 8 times?
Trust me, one of the better feelings. And I know it was real because we've talked about it where it wasn't a fake thing.
yeah.
But like, God, like some people like Skylar's,
I would be careful.
there's other people that I know who have girlfriends that rip easy.
All right, next. All
Rip
right.
easy is crazy. But yeah, I mean, there have been moments where you finish earlier and then you like go for round 2 and it's like way better. It's like everything's normal. But yeah, this was just back to back again, sub 1 minute.
That's
It
your
was-
most uncomfortable sexual experience.
No.
That's the
That
second
was
one.
that was the second question. Like, how easy is it for you to orgasm?
sorry, I
also-
also.
I've talked about this. I love watching Pawn Stars.
Oh God.
Pawn Stars.
That's what gets
You
you off
unironically watch Pawn Stars.
Like
while
if I,
doing it.
well, yes, because
Wait, while
Wait.
doing it?
yeah.
What?
Don't say yeah like that's a normal thing.
Well, sometimes. Well, okay. I talked about this on the lunch table, but it takes me a long time. So I like
Captures your attention.
Oh no, I like letting her enjoy a position where she can't see my face, and then I sneak peeks on good deals.
You're
Because
like,
I love when they bring an expert in.
and they're like, oh yeah, this is worth 10 times what they were
Like
asking for.
I'm gonna figure out where how much George Washington's teeth are. Like I'm gonna figure that out.
That sounds like the worst sexual experience ever.
I also would prefer like shorter but 2 rounds. Like I don't want to go for that long.
And that honestly,
know,
that's
like,
what I've heard a
I
lot
don't-
of times.
Yeah, because it's just I don't want to go for. I don't know what's it, like 40, like 30, 40
dude.
minutes. Like I just can't. I don't want to do that. I'd rather do maybe a good 10-minute one, take a little break, another 10-minute. It's great,
I've gone for like over an hour and a half straight before.
Oh
No.
my god, that's
No,
a fucking hit workout.
I was watching Pawn Stars the entire time. No wonder.
He had a
I got
marathon
through 5
going.
episodes, but like they're like still like this is fantastic, and I'm just like, God, can we go to bed, please?
But if that doesn't, I'm not finishing after an hour and a half.
Well, it
there's
doesn't mean they
gotta
didn't
be-
finish. They just want to like
going.
I still didn't finish, so they were like, I don't know, dude.
It's too long. Almost 2 is too long.
I don't believe any of this. Okay, I'm gonna ask Jules a question now.
This is not a bragging thing. This is just I've made plenty of girls not come.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
I'm just putting my highlight reels. These are my like LeBron dunks. I've had some turnovers. I've had some bad turnovers.
I've had some missed free throws.
I've lost in the first round. I didn't make it to the playoffs.
Sure, he played tennis in high school.
Well, we made it to the Final Four every year, but it's fine. It's
So you
fine.
dropped out.
By the way, can I like get comfortable? Do people take off their shoes or is that,
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
that like a thing that
You want,
happens?
yeah,
Yeah, you
go
can take
ahead.
off your
She
shoes.
takes
if
it
you
off.
want.
She just has nubs. We're like,
Oh my gosh.
whoa.
Go ahead.
Okay,
I'm listening.
So this is the question for Jules. What is the best advice you received, and why did you need it?
That's a terrible question. Pick another one.
I like that question. Advice is good. we all
Alyssa,
need
could
a
I
little bit of
challenge
wisdom.
you to grab me a shot?
Oh yeah. Okay, we should
We're
start
at
right.
105.
That's what I'm saying. I will end it on a
We
shot
need
and
to
then we'll go
start
in.
pre-gaming here. I don't think I'm gonna get. I have a pretty high. Although I haven't drank in a really long time, but I have a very high tolerance.
Alyssa's also getting high if you'd rather do that.
Oh yeah, you should probably take the gummy now.
She's taking a gummy. I
Yeah.
will have a shot. I'll take a shot.
Okay, wait. If Jules doesn't want to answer this question, I'll answer it because I actually
I apologize.
You
I
have a
didn't hear
good-
the question.
Oh no,
What
no,
was
it was the advice question.
What was the best advice you got and who gave it to
Yeah,
you?
yeah. I've got some token of wisdom.
I wrote a song about this. It was
Oh,
from my
that's-
mom.
that's beautiful.
She told me all the time growing up. She said, "Do what you love, and the money will follow." Right, and so she's the one that kind of like when I told her that I wanted to go down like a media sort of route, because like she always pictured like she worked for Procter and Gamble for 35 years,
Yeah.
so she always pictured like a business
Yeah.
path for me. And I told her I was like, I want to make movies and music and whatever, and she was like, do what you love and the money will follow. And
Here's how the song went. Ready? Same time. Do what you love and the money.
Wait, that's actually the lyrics
no,
of the song.
that's not the
Okay.
lyric. I wrote a
We were
song.
about to act impressed.
I
I
wrote,
was like, oh yeah, sounds really good.
no, I wrote a song called "My Young Man," and it was the last words my mom said to me before I drove across the country to LA was, "When'd you get so old? But you always be my young man." And so that's kind of like the tagline of the song. But in the chorus, it says, "Just do what you love, hold on to your hopes," that sort of thing. But that was what set me on the path to doing this.
Must
was
be
her
nice to
advice.
have American parents. My mom still asks me, "Are you sure you're not going to go broke? And are you making enough money?" I'm like, "Mom, we're
Trust
fine."
me, she still asks me that on the phone the other day. Like I called her, she was like, "Are you taking care of you?" I was like, "Yes, Mom, I'm fine."
It's nice, but she still pushed you to pursue your dreams.
Yeah, because the thing is like her. So my mom has a bunch of siblings, and one of her brothers, they were both into photography, and my mom pursued just like a more traditional career route, whereas her brother pursued photography. And so he's made like an awesome career out of that. Like he photographs all the big concerts that come to town. He's done the Super Bowl a few times. He's done the Kentucky Derby, and so he's made an awesome career. And she was not jealous, but just like she wished that she had pursued that
makes
life.
sense.
And so when I told her I wanted to do something creative, she pushed me to do that.
Good.
That's cute.
Beautiful.
So to anyone out there, because I got that advice at a really young age. And so for anyone listening, do what you love and the money will follow. I think that's the
Can I
best
give
advice.
my quick advice?
Yeah.
So this is a shot. So I've been working with somebody named Alex Ramosi on my business for like the past few months. I'm going to go meet him again in December. But he gave great advice of kind of doesn't matter what your feelings are. It was either him or his wife. His wife is phenomenal, Layla. Just do the reps. So it's like, even if your mind is not in the right
agree with
place,
that.
you go to the gym, you do the reps, like things are going to change. So no matter what your mind is, and that goes for anything, content, it goes for work, it goes for studying. Even if you're not in the right mindset, do the reps.
I can't take him
like that.
seriously holding the shot, but I do agree that's really good advice. I think I had the same experience.
Okay, once I drink this,
Wait, she still has to answer her
I have
question.
her question.
Oh, I apologize.
I just went on a tangent because I really
I thought
like
you
that
answered
question.
before.
No.
Take your shot anyways.
Go ahead.
well, no,
he
I'm
was
going to do
end
it.
the end
I'm going to end the
episode.
episode with it. Okay, so
What's her
ask her,
actual question?
and then you still have one, right?
Okay, this is Jules's question.
That's your name.
You have to marry someone in this room right now. Who is it?
He just forgot my name.
I know it's a joke. You're Juicy Jules.
You can't forget Juicy
And I-
Jules.
I mean, come on. This is like really obvious. I was going to pretend like it's not really obvious because it's obviously going to be you.
Let's go.
What are the features? What makes?
I'm glad
him-
she doesn't go for the bad guys.
I'm not a bad guy.
Well, I'm weird
I don't
and I'm
know.
ugly.
I mean, it's just what we've heard this episode. I barely know you. I've only spent.
It's
you
true.
know,
He
2
did
nights.
say that
I've
it
been
Wonderful.
putting
doesn't
on
take
an
an hour and a
I
half
spent
watching
a glorious
Pawn
night
Stars.
in the hot tub with you. It was a glorious
Alone.
night. The best of my life.
And I didn't even try to touch you, dude.
No.
You just ate your acai
Not
bowl.
once.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say. I thought so too.
But it's everything I've heard. It's like it seems that there is more you need to explore, perhaps with a therapist
She's like, hey,
before significant
you
other.
got to work
Very
on
right.
yourself a little.
You're
And
very right.
then we can explore. Like I'm open.
No,
we
I'm
can
over
open
it.
it up
He's
after
doing
20
therapy.
years or
Are you-
something. It'll be great.
Okay, you have one.
Okay, Jules pulls. You guys got a box of pizza that's just been sitting
talk
outside
to her. I'm gonna
for
eat
like
that
an
box.
hour. 2 boxes of pizza.
I'm gonna give you 2 options and you pick one. Okay.
Okay.
The first, what is your biggest obstacle toward peace?
Oh my gosh.
And the second, in total, have you given or received more oral sex?
Not the second one.
Two very different
Very
questions.
similar questions.
Peace. What is?
Yeah,
what
let's do the
even
peace
is
one.
peace? I think that's the problem. I think. Okay, let me actually think on this question. That's about to go
So
on a
your
long tangent.
biggest obstacle is that you don't know what peace is.
Exactly, because I feel like. Okay, do you guys ever watch Midnight Gospel? No. Good Midnight. This is not going to hit the target
My shot is
demographic.
warm.
So it's essentially like a dubbed show with visuals from a comedian, and a lot of them are bits from his podcast. And during it, there's like an animation, and during the episode, he's always going on these really long tangents about finding enlightenment. Like there's this one episode, he's talking about Buddhism and all these principles that he can apply. And like the visuals is like, he's this big blob guy. He always enters into the simulation, which is shaped like a vagina. But in real life, like his simulation's completely broken. His computer's broken. Everything in his life's broken. He's walking with the president, and there's like people getting eaten alive by zombies. Like this pregnant woman, her husband, they're all animated, so don't worry, it's not real people. But like the entire time he's going on the monologue about finding enlightenment. And I kind of feel like that's like what my life is. And kind of the point of the show is that he ignores all like these little problems of his life, but he's always preaching about like the greater good. So I feel like my issue for finding peace is that I don't know what peace is. And for a lot of, I think it's like the greater thing, but I think it's the smaller thing in my life. I don't know if that made any sense. Did that make any sense?
Salute it.
I got to
Take the shot.
Hey, cheers to that.
If anyone's watched Midnight Gospel, they get the scene. And it's
well,
just that
now I
scene.
feel like I gotta watch
You
this.
guys should. It's a really good show. It's my favorite.
Well, thank you. For
Anyone
sharing.
who's seen the zombie scene gets my problem. So there you go.
Not to discount everything that you just said, but Black Friday sale right now, 20% off.
I'm never opening up
dropouts.com.
again.
You can open up anything.
No, I'm done.
Okay. Also, great zombie stuff.
No.
Should have said that
No one
before I
cared.
plugged. I should have said it before I plugged. 20% off, and then 35.
If you're a
30%
Patreon.
off. 35?
35.
35% off if you're on the Patreon. All links in the description. The merch will be on the screen, obviously. It's good stuff. Wear it to your local bar, wear it to your local whatever. And let's get into the drunk episode. Alyssa, you're going to take a gummy at the same time. Ready?
Cheers.
The gummy's gonna take forever. Oh no, he's gonna die. It's one shot.
It smells like nail polish.
He's 6
you
foot tall.
fiend.
What is the one
6'3"
shot gonna do?
And burly.
He played tennis.
So I'm athletic.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god, I hate watching people do that.
All right.
You don't like
Well,
watching?
that's the show.
Shot?
Join us on the Patreon for the drunk episode. Hit the
Where the
outro.
fun begins.
Cut the black.
Ha ha ha. How many?
I think I'm tasting shots.
Huh?
I don't like doing shots, so it makes me.
Oh, that's why you take the gummies.